Hey y'all, Yoritza here. I usually like to do these videos during the daylight when I have more natural lighting and not this kind of shadow stuff going on, but since the days are still getting shorter for a little while, it's just not gonna happen, and I didn't want to delay opening it any longer. So, all that rambling to say that I'm ready to unbox the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot with you. This is definitely not a box that I would have picked out for myself. I got it in a Witchy subscription box this month. I'm assuming it's not going to be inclusive just based on the cover and the fact that, like, Art Nouveau was not, it didn't really come to its popularity during the most inclusive of times. So we'll see, but this is specifically, the golden one. This is the box. I took the plastic off of it. It's the Los Scarabeo deck by, what is it? Julia F. Masaglia. I'm probably butchering that. So yeah, this is the box, and let's get right into it. Tuck box, very shiny. Obviously, yeah. All that glittery goodness. And so we've got cards and little white book inside. I'm gonna pop this open and we'll get into it. All right, so we've got our little white book, which is gonna be in several languages in typical Scarabeo fashion. We'll take a quick peek at this at the end of the video. As usual, hope you know the format by now. And then it's like we've got cover card, and then the actual cards themselves. So pretty standard deck size, you know. It's nice little sunny back. And then let's see what the cards look like. Okay, it looks like we have another cover card in there. And then let's see the Fool. No name on it, but that's fine because I've been reading tarot long enough to know what's what by now. Yeah, it's got that like golden foil almost, not like true gold obviously, but it's very shiny. I can kind of feel it just a little bit. The Magician, very bright background, so looks like pretty much just straight up Smith-Waite imagery, but in this different style. So I'm anticipating they kept everyone in here white. Which I feel some kind of way about. Like, you could have switched it up, but if they're trying to stay true to the imagery in that deck, let's be frank, it's pretty whitewashed. So I don't like where they're coming from, but I understand it. And obviously I still use my Smith-Waite, so nice. Yeah, very, very true to that traditional imagery, just more, I guess, like lifelike or Hierophant. Ooh. Why do they have to be like shaved though? Not that I'm anti-shaving, but I feel like Adam and Eve in the garden probably didn't have access to that type of stuff, or like knew that that was something that they should care about. Strength, yeah, very shimmery. Not going to be great for photographing, which is a consideration for me, especially because I also take pictures for distance readings. But I do love gold. Right, about halfway through the majors now. Lady Justice. Hanged One. This to me looks like a scarier card than the traditional death card. Not that it should be scary necessarily, but quite a devil. Why doesn't she have her foot in the water? Slash, why did... so comfortable with nudity elsewhere. But she's covered, that's fine, I guess. I like that the lobster in this one is a little bit more proportionally sized than in the Smith Waite. That background, that like this like nighttime background is kind of distracting to me. I'm not sure how I feel about like the blue behind the gold like that. Like I would rather it just be blue. Looks like aged the baby up a little bit, which is cool. And we have Judgment. And the World. Cool, so let's get into our minors. Oh, alright, I don't know how I feel about numbering the Ace of Wands as 1. If you read my blog, I'm doing a course on tarot. We go into numerology a little bit in one of them, and I talk about the aces for quite a bit because I feel like there's a reason it's ace and not 1. It's because it's more than 1. It's like 1 and 0 to me. So I don't like changing that to 1. Personal preference. Right. Not bad. I must say in the traditional 2 of Cups, I always just picture them as like 2 guys, like 2 men who love each other, romantic styles, because I don't know, I just most of the characters look like either androgynous or more masculine to me, so I understand why they did man and woman, I guess, because heteronormativity, but I would have loved to see like 2 women or 2 dudes. I'm just spilling everywhere. Interesting, it looks like they took a little bit more liberty with the minors as far as body position and stuff than the majors, which I'm intrigued by. But still including all, you know, like the river and the fortress in the background, all those same elements. I like that depiction, actually. I don't know how I feel about this one. Cool, so they took away some of the body diversity. Like, this guy is stocky, but doesn't look like he's got much, like, fat. Looks more like muscle. And I want fat and skinny people, and all in between in my decks. That face is bugging me out. That looks like an adult face on a child's body. I don't like that. That, like, is creepy to me. Maybe I'm weird, but That face is so weird. It's the teeth, I think. Ooh. Oh, he's not excited at all. All right, and then we got Pentacles next. I'm not sure I like that one much either. I do like this Four of Pentacles. My Stalker card. Oh, what? I do not like this Eight of Pentacles at all. Like, you work so hard and then just leave everything on the ground. I don't like that. Looks angry. I don't like the pages in this. They're so serious. Page is like an exciting new novice energy. Looks so jaded. It's not quite as lush environmentally as I picture the Queen of Pentacles. Like, she's dressed to the nines, but I like having all that like flowery stuff around her. If we're sticking with Smith Waite. Yeah, the core cards are not so great. Another ace, not a one. Come on. Yeah, it's weird how some of these look like they just lifted the exact imagery and added more detail. And then others, they're like, I want to change some stuff because why not? Which I'm definitely okay with, like, interpretations of the Smith Waite imagery, obviously, but I kind of prefer it to go one way or the other. Like, either stick to it or do your own thing. Just like slight modifications on some of them, especially because I don't like the modifications too much. It's just weird to me. Go big or go home, you know? Yeah, like this could be the same picture with more detail. This is not the same. Dropping everything. I do like it, but I just wonder why they chose to change some elements and not others. What kind of page of wands is that? Ugh, boring. I hate these pages. Alright, last suit. Got the swords. weird blue and gold background. There's no rain. Like, why would you take the rain out of this card but keep everything else? The rain is such an important part of the imagery to me. I don't know, y'all. Something about her posture is weird to me. Yeah, I don't like that either. And this is the first page that looks like he's actually doing something, so that's cool, I guess. The card stock is pretty average. Think like Llewellyn if you don't have the Scarabeo deck, because Llewellyn does the Scarabeo stuff, at least here in the US. Ooh, super easy to shuffle in a riffle shuffle like that. Yeah, it moves super easily, yeah. Cardstock's pretty decent, but pretty bendy. You can see it's already curved just a little bit from that one shuffle, which is why I don't riffle shuffle, because I can't do that like other thing where you bend it back, if you know what I'm talking about. So let's do a little bit more movement. I'm gonna shuffle these off screen and then pull a card. I have to say I'm pretty on it. It's not inclusive, but again, anything that tries to stick pretty close to the Smith weight imagery like runs that risk, I guess. I don't know, not really. Like Modern Witch is a great example. I haven't done that unboxing video yet because I think I need to refilm it because the lighting is terrible, but I don't know. Negative 10 out of 10 for inclusivity. And also, like, I don't know, some of the, I hate those pages. I hate numbering the aces as ones. Like, some of the images are stunning. The gold is cool for the most part, but anyway, I'm gonna do some more shuffling off screen. We'll pull a card, take a look at the little white book, and I'll give some final thoughts, I guess. All right, so after some more shuffling, you can see that bend is still in there from the one riffle shuffle that I did. So, like, not the sturdiest cardstock. Yeah, I'm pretty mad about it. Again, it's not something I would have picked up on my own. For what it is, for what it's aiming to be, I think it does a good job for the most part. Again, I freaking hate the core cards and a couple of the changes, but this one. The Hermit. That's interesting that I would get this as my first card. So this is my favorite major, so I would expect to get that from something that I like a little bit more than this deck. Let's see. What does the little white book have to say? Probably not a lot. On a snowy peak, a hermit lifts his lamp of knowledge, shining it forth as a beacon from the heights. He is withdrawn from the noise of the world in search of spiritual understanding, without the distractions and opinions of others. The hermit's lamp shines through the darkness of ignorance to guide those who are ready to look within. So, pretty standard little white book stuff. No keywords. Doesn't look like, at least not in the entry directly, which is fine. I don't really use little white books anyway. I like big guidebooks with a lot more detailed info. But yeah, I don't know, man. Because I got the Hermit as my first card, I'll play around with it, get to know it, do a couple spreads and see how I feel. This might wind up something that's up for grabs. As of the posting of this video, it's not. If you're watching this later on, check the description. I'll put something there if I decide I want to like give this away to a viewer, I guess. I might just use this as a deck to practice like riffle shuffling with, since it's already starting to get bendy. But yeah, that is the, got that same card twice. Yeah, it's the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot. Yeah, that's it, y'all. Meh. Got it for free, so I'm not gonna complain, but, well, kind of for free because I paid for the box. Definitely would not purchase it for myself. Might use it, might give it away, might do a giveaway. Who knows? Who freaking knows? I don't. That's it, y'all. I will see you next time. I have so many Kickstarter decks coming in the mail, many of which are going to be also available for order, or are already available for order on pre-order, so keep an eye out for those. I'll see you next time. Love you, mean it.